The right heroes could make all the difference.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. Where there is evil in this universe, I will be there to balance it.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You must teach me some of your chaos magic, Wanda.
No.
Not even a tiny bit. Come now.
I think you know quite enough about chaos as it is. Now, a disappearing.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knowles'
You have to
followers
stop
have
them from
embodied
securing the
it.
mission area.
But we shall restore the light to this forsaken world, no matter the cost. Healing power. Cosmic might returns. Some assistance, please.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Quantum magic. You are safe now, my friend. Healing power. Cosmic might returns. The cosmos heals you. I am at your service. I still want you. Healing power.
They come behind you.
We are in this together. Quantum magic. It is your foes who fall like timber, Groot.
Spotted one of our opponents.
I feel better already. Become our next victims. The cosmos heals you.
Feeling stronger already.
The more the merrier. Destiny awaits.
The real magic happens when we work together.
Healing power.
Co-op time. I am ready to put on a show.
Quantum magic.
I'll get you next time. No.
Some assistance, please. Quantum magic. I feel better already. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Bring healing power. You are safe now, my friend. My soul shall not be yours to claim, Queen of the Dead. Healing power.
Only 60 seconds left.
Judge, jury, executioner!
The perfect hex! Yeah!
Healing power. Welcome to the Dark Warren.
Down to 30 seconds.
Together. The cosmos heals you.
You can just hold on a little more.
The turret has been demolished.
I am ready to put on a show. Final 10 seconds.
I am at your service.
Let's lead.
Ain't over yet.
Born again!
Quantum Max.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Bless the healing arts. Cosmic might returns. Second chances over. We are in this together.
Another epic victory. Big win.
And it's okay if that happens. PC, oh no. PC gamer articles are rough, but have you seen their videos?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
All right, let's get it.
I will
What
bring peace
is
to
a
this
video
universe,
game
no
trope
matter the cost.
that you want to get rid of?
Heterosexuality. More diversity would be great, but also I just want to see men kissing more.
Hell yeah.
I know what I want.
I don't know if that's
You guys might not know this, but this is actually the only person that plays Dragon Age the Veilguard now.
yeah.
I know what I want.
I don't know if that's something I'd leave behind, but I agree with more diversity in games, definitely. You know, I like seeing.
I recently rewatched
I
the
am
Star
no
Wars show
golden
Andor
god.
for the 5th
I am
time
simply
now,
a man
and
who
there
wishes
is
to
something
use
I
coming in 30
noticed in
seconds.
one
Stay
scene in
strong.
Episode 7 titled Announcement that I never truly took in enough
Your
that
soul
features
is
some of
divided.
the best writing I have ever seen. The entirety
That
of
is
the
not
show
the only
features some of
fissure
the
I
best writing
sense.
in not just Star Wars, but television history in general. And this particular scene has maybe the best part of the writing and dialogue that not enough people are looking at hard enough. In this
The
video,
battle
I am
starts in
going to
5,
analyze a scene
4,
in Andor and
3,
explain why it has
2,
a profound
1.
effect on defining
You
what
have to
made
stop them
George
from
Lucas
securing the mission
create
area.
the world of Star Wars. If you are somebody who has seen Andor and loves it as much as I do, drop a comment down below and like it. It helps us support the channel, and I would appreciate it. So the scene that we are talking about today is in Episode
cosmos
7
heals
titled
you.
Announcement. It is after the heist on Aldhani happened, and Mon Mothma goes to Luke and Rael's shop to question him if the heist was his doing. What plays out is one of the most well-written scenes ever put in screen. Not only does it represent the show and the story so well, but it also represents the fundamentals of what George Lucas crafted his franchise around, with the real-world allegory of social and political conflict. So let's break down this scene in its entirety. The first minute or so starts off with Luke listening over the radio as Mon arrives at his shop for a visit. Obviously, like most of the other scenes involving her opening her shop, she's got to play it off with Luke, given her driver is an ISB under the Empire. The next minute involves her questioning him and suggesting that it was him who ordered the heist at the garrison on Aldani. As the conversation continues, he reveals that it is him who did it, and Mon starts breaking down in a very troubled way, shocked at what Luthen has done. She was not privy to the idea of a heist happening at that garrison on Aldani. She probably had an idea in mind that Luthen was planning to do something that would tip the scales of the conflict. You were safe now, my friend. With getting one up on the Empire, that was being at the garrison that they needed. Unite. Luthen comes back by questioning her response of what they had talked about previously, and that she knew where this was going to begin eventually. Because of this heist, they had built up a network, as Luthen says, that they had waited long enough for something like this to be done, because of how much they feel better already. They couldn't wait any longer, and sometimes a decision has to be made like the one that Luthen went through with us in ordering this heist. The next part of the scene is where we get into the nitty-gritty of it and the most important aspect of the writing. Those first couple of minutes were just the lead, but here is where the ball actually drops on your head with how much the conversation carries with regards to Sidious. It starts when Mon asks, do you realize what you set in motion? Palpatine won't hesitate. You see Luthen light up in a way which makes you, the watcher, realize that this is something that he's been really hoping to happen. He speaks to that in the very next few lines of dialogue, as he says, exactly, we need them to overreact. The Empire has been choking us so slowly, we are starting not to
Destiny
notice.
awaits.
The time has come to force their hand. This is then followed by Mon saying, people will suffer, and then Luthen dropping the line of all lines, saying, that's the plan. You are not angry with me. I'm just saying out loud what you already know. There are so many aspects of commentary within those words that most people would not even realize at first if they saw the show for the first time, or if they wasn't even aware of the allegories and political elements sprinkled within Star Wars with how it started back with George Lucas.
You are safe now, my friend.
This scene is a classic of defining ideas and feels between different people when it comes to politics and a form of action. Luthen very much represents the ideas and morals of someone who is willing to take the risks and do something so terrible that it will only help his own. Mon is someone who represents more of a safe approach, in the sense that she would rather do something without any violence, and given she is a senator, she would also rather do it in a more political manner. The way she was doing it clearly was not working well enough, and so Luthen, by saying what he said, had to take the initiative and do something that enough that it might actually help her side in the campaign. If he did cosmic energy, Luthen in this case would be considered more of a terrorist, even if he might not define himself that way. A terrorist is a person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation against someone who is suited the act of which he committed against the Palpatine will not take those threats lightly at all, and so any citizen who now commits a crime within the realm of the Empire and their jurisdiction will receive even worse punishment. They defined this in the show as the Public Order Resentencing Directive. It is an order that imposed harsher penalties on anyone convicted of criminal acts affecting the Empire and classified the attacks as a Class 1 offense. We see this happen with our main character, Andor, at the very end of Episode 7, as he gets arrested for doing nothing, even though the Empire thought he was doing something illegal. This is the very kind of thing that spurred so much of the rebellion against the Empire. It's the kind of thing that with barely see him doing what he does in a movie like Rogue One. Something as terrible as getting arrested on unlawful charges was enough for him to be Luthen, in a way, you could say is almost one of the important Star Wars in this specific time period when you put everything together based on the decision making. It was the catalyst that put so much of the movement in motion to fight against this empire that was reigning tyranny across the entire galaxy. This gets us to now talking about those things that make this scene as defining as it is, based off how George Lucas himself inspired the world of Star Wars through his ability to turn the characters and so many other various things in the franchise into a political allegory. One of the most famous interviews ever put on video between him and James Cameron is where he spoke to the idea that when he was making the original trilogy, the rebels were viewed as the enemy. Lucas said that he believed the Vietnamese were the rebels and America was the enemy, given they are the
solved our biggest problem.
Cameron also
After my death, might return.
saying that by chasing
I am at your
the
service.
rebels would be looked at as a threat. George also explained that he used Star Wars as a means in which to place his worldview that the United States would become some aid in that war and was doomed to fail by going overseas to invade that country. I will also add from my point of view that something he doesn't really touch on a whole lot when discussing this topic is that simultaneously, during the Vietnam War, when we had invaded, back home in America, people were protesting against the U.S. for sending out overseas. Those people who protested are the representation of many of the characters in this particular show and how they view the Empire in the United States. Andor also doesn't touch it by showing that there are people who agree with what the Empire is doing, and that after the heist on Aldhani, the people who did it were saved. Some really believe that the Empire is doing helps the galaxy. They don't see the issues that it is for some others who suffered under the foot of their people. The very idea that the Empire tried its best to take over so many different worlds and put in their systems, which negatively affected so many people and their lives, was not something to shy away from. Characters like Luke and Rand and Mon Mothma saw that to be the case, but as I said already, they have different views on how to tackle it, which leads us back into discussing this.
I require some
The next thing that Luthen says is that there will be no rules going forward, and that if Mon is not willing to risk being conscious, then she should surrender and be done. Basically incentivizing the idea that if she doesn't believe that she's doing then she shouldn't be a Jedi. Mon knows that this is a desperate situation in spite of the Empire. He closes by saying that they need every single possible thing. And I think this stems from the fact that they need as much money as because if it involves doing really terrible things that will negatively affect so many people across the galaxy, then that is a sacrifice that is made. It is a situation that will get more people to join them, even if those people do not realize that all the bad things that were done were under the very people that they are trying to feel better already. There is so much within these words the characters are saying. Phrase that really comes off as giving you a peek into the world of
I am ready to put on a show!
with a great my step. You can also say that another aspect of that is the idea that there are we see that in the country of the United States, ironically enough, I am at your service, are not the best when it comes to the justice system and how it works with the laws and its legality on certain issues. We still see that these kinds of things happen even years ago, or with so many people. So many events that take us back to the time of the civil rights
cosmic might
they have led up to here in our current time. I'm not going to name any specific examples, but if you've seen a lot of the stuff that has happened over this country's modern history, you'll know that there are many reasons for why Muslim people rise up and protest against the system. This is no different than how George Lucas was doing. He knew that in order to get his political views of the world, America, and so many other things, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, he had to make it fantastic! So many other characters in the characters like the Stormtroopers are named off and some other he talked about how there are some comparisons to the second chance and how he links that to Palpatine. He was, after all, one of the presidents involved with the Vietnam War, even if he wasn't the one to directly command it on the West Front when leading these Given Star Wars began in 1960, George Lucas moved up the and had the ability to take that, but it was we are here now with the creative writer Tony Gilroy
By the eye of Agamotto!
in how he crafted an insanely beautiful piece. From the bottom of my heart, I applaud every single person who was involved in the process of making this show, because I think they understood what it was that George Lucas wanted to do with the franchise. And to be clear, I'm not sitting here and always here to Star Wars to be I am at your service. But fundamentally speaking, this is what Star Wars is about. This is why when I see people online say that Star Wars should not be and whatnot, I get really lit because those people truly do not understand the context in George's vision of why he made it in the first place. For this television show to carry it forward and continue it in such a beautiful way that makes it one of my all-time favorite pieces of art That says a lot. I'm not the only one out there who considers Andor arguably maybe the best thing that Star Wars has ever done aside from the original trilogy. The amount of people who came to talk about this show after it had come out has exploded, and I would say it has now made the second and final season potentially one of the most anticipated seasons of television in history. It is scenes like this here in Episode 7 that showcase just how
right
great it
heroes
was,
could make
not just
all
for
the
the show's
difference.
story, but also
I will
in
bring
defining
peace
this
to this
franchise
universe,
with how
no
it
matter the
began.
cost.
So there you have it, my breakdown of one of the most important scenes in Star Wars history. I seriously cannot wait for Andor Season 2 when it comes out next year in 2025 and to bring us more of this kind of television. Leave your comments down below on what you think about my breakdown with regards to this scene and all the details I brought forward about it. Thank you for stopping by my channel, Film Obsessed. If you want to see more moving forward for me on this channel with regards to film and television, and you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and also subscribe if you are new here and turn on that notification. That's a wrap, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all soon for the next video.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Okay, all right. Gentlemen, I've been waiting on this ship for a while. In the age of fire and ruin, when the hells of the legions of hell first stepped foot upon Argent D'Nur, another came, an outsider. His path to their world carved in blood,
The
for
battle
the
starts
demons
in
could
5,
not escape his
4,
wrath.
3,
The Night Sentinels,
2,
desperate and broken,
1.
saw him, in him a weapon. Their gods ever watchful,
You need to
sought
stop
more.
that vehicle.
They bestowed upon him strength beyond mortal flesh, speed beyond thought, a gift now tethered to their will.
Anyone willing to help? Feeling fantastic.
The shooter has been dealt with. Quantum magic.
He did.
I feel better already. Cosmo heals you. You're being targeted.
Who's it?
They look like they mean business.
Some assistance, please.
Take cover. We got a sniper.
Us against the world! Shields up!
Explode again!
What we need.
Find a way to bring me back. I promise my cosmic might return. Second chance. Armed and dangerous! This is real biopowerness!
Plasma burst!
Find a way to bring you back.
Uh-oh.
The transport. How much time?
There's still a chance to stop them!
Debbie, the new bishop. Valen's armored division
Better
is still
stop
an
that
hour
vehicle!
away.
We could try and launch the Atlas.
There's no time.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Bishop Creed.
Quantum magic.
Anyone willing to help?
In this together. I feel better
Big
already.
mistake.
Not alone. Healing power. Cosmos heals. Destiny was not kind to you.
Right, Babby.
Healing power. Feeling better already. Born again! Watch out there, throw away! Healing power. You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon! After my step?
Damn.
Find a way to bring me back
Oh shit.
Destiny awaits.
This is one hell of an intro.
Better stop that vehicle!
Damn. All right.
They raided halfway! Stop them!
Oh, so no, it's me. I'm in the game.
Plasma!
Oh, fuck. Okay, okay. All right.
Feeling good.
Let's see. So I can shield.
I
can
am
block.
born anew.
Okay. And I don't want to use too many of those. All right.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Okay.
Time I need
Full health. All right. That's fine.
Just
So I can
complete
still
the
take
round.
damage. If you're wounded, enemies will drop health orbs. Okay. All right. No problem. If I can jump, get up there.
Born again!
Shield block, or the block shield back. Back, just cover your shield. Okay, got it.
It's clobbering time! Anyone got a med kit? Second chance.
Okay. Can I destroy that? No. Get some health back. All right, wide
I am
field
at
of
your
view.
service.
Yeah, sure. Let me do that.
Hey, sorry about your
Close it.
healing power.
He stopped them in their tracks!
Scale. No.
Us against the world!
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Come on, no healing. Well, give me a minute, guys. I gotta figure this all out. Okay. Is on display? I gotta turn down the sensitivity too. Let me take this down to like 1.
The moon haunts you. Find a way to bring you back, Ben. I promise.
What was I doing?
I
I forgot what I was doing. Oh, field of view. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Quantum metrics. Problem solved.
That's way better.
Located a sniper.
Okay.
I am at your
Yeah, this is good.
Cosmos healed.
All right, let's go over there. Motion blur I haven't turned off. While using shield block, you can lock onto a target. Lock is active. Shield charge at them. Okay.
is radiating
supernatural
energy. Even better than my mutant.
Only 60 seconds left! Plasma! Stop them in their tracks!
Okay.
Born again! It's clobbering time! Woo! Never miss!
Need to right click more? Yeah, it's actually gonna be hard. Yeah, this is actually kind of hard. We gotta take this seriously.
Down to 30 seconds!
Okay, let's do it.
You're almost there! Don't give
Okay,
up!
so how do I get through here? Oh, I
Better
gotta
stop
go
that
up this way.
vehicle!
All right.
Object of greatness to power. Quantum magic.
Oh, that's arm. I need healing.
Us against the world! Seconds!
Okay.
This is real firepower!
Feels like the spirit of the signature. Keep fighting until we have a winner!
Damn, so this killed all of them?
Trouble has arrived.
Holy shit. I gotta get something to get to my health back, man. This is getting
Can't
hard.
hurt me. You get a web, and you get a web. Problem solved.
You got them all! Another epic victory! They win!
Damn. Stage enough, press E to execute them. Okay. Nice. I just ran up on his ass. I probably didn't need to do that. That was a bit of a mistake. Oh, I didn't get that there. Okay, that's good. Took a little bit extra damage there. I didn't need to. Okay. Nice.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We're here to
I will
further
bring
security
peace to this
objectives by
universe,
collecting
no
intelligence,
matter the
providing
cost.
useful analysis, and conducting effective covert action, sir.
Natural to your interest. Why do you think talking about politics works for you on the platform? Like, what are the ways that you have learned to kind of crack that space if others haven't?
Yeah, I mean, at first the reason why Hassan is popular in politics is that he's a good communicator. He's online every single day. He
Where
started
there is
with good
evil in
connections
this
that
universe,
definitely helped.
I will be
and
there
I
to
think that he's
balance
good at
it. We'll be coming
reading
in
what
30
I guess
seconds.
his
Stay
base
strong.
wants. That's the reason why he's popular.
Your
That's
soul
the
is
actual
divided.
reason. Destiny made him. Well, he did
That is
have
not
help,
the
and he
only
would admit
fissure
this,
I
right? That Destiny did help him a lot at the beginning. Being attractive helps, but there's a lot of people that cover politics that are attractive. Yeah, sure, but like it's mainly like one of the big differences that a lot of people that are successful have with people that aren't is that they don't put in time. And if you put in time and work, that automatically puts you above 95% of others.
This future is even more fascinating.
Like you totally blow 95% of people, 99% of people out of the water just simply by showing up and working very hard. The first time I that's why I thought like there were a lot it's like, it's shameful. What is this? The Iraq War? Like, what year is this? When was the last time progressive politics was shameful? Like 2005? Feeling fantastic. What are we talking about? I can hear you. Come to me. And then as we go, we get the larger talking to it. And this is my favorite part about all of these he's talking about is that every single time that he's talking about him, it's always a veiled compliment. It's about how popular I am, about the fact that, you know, truly impressive that he's living in rot this way. Like, it's kind of funny, isn't it? That all of these cases, he's complimenting me. It's about how great I am. Yeah, like,
I'll get you next
it's really
time.
kind of funny.
You need to stop that vehicle in its
Every
tracks.
single time, living rent-free. Yeah, that's exactly. Okay, so he's talking to folks about this. Right. And then as we became the largest political
Maximum pulse!
Bro, the glaze is insane.
Did you not know who you fought?
Like, and by the way, I never, like,
Destiny awaits.
I wasn't even right-wing, no. I mean, and also, as far as I know, there's not a lot of left-wing commentators that are more popular than me either, right? If we're keeping count. But I don't really worry about that. I don't think about that. It's not a big deal. And so, yeah, and like, where is this? And so, if Brad is bigger than Joe Rogan, I guess so, right? That's crazy, isn't it? Are you really a far-right commentator? Well, I support women's right to have access to abortion. I'm aggressively anti-racist. I support universal basic income. I bought one of Hassan's union shirts. Your powers are mine! So, no, of course, I mean, that makes me a Nazi, right? Of course it does.
I am ready to put on a show!
Of course. You nut. For the most part, I think, like, gay political
I'm trying to help. Now please, for my clothes!
healing out of your reaction.
Cosmic might.
Sure. Right, so everybody who has common sense is right wing. Well, I mean, I think that, you know, again, it's a bit of self-report there, but, you know, I really think he believes that. I would say so. I think he does believe that. And so, yeah, basically, I got mentioned on stage at the University of Chicago. Good for me. And so, anyway, calling you the largest political commentator in the middle while you were WoW rating, yeah, I was like, yeah, this is, I was playing Expedition 33 or something, and like, people came to my chat and they said, he was talking about you. And like, I wanted to say that I'm like, oh, I need to happen, but I thought doing that would make me, it would be like too much of an ego thing.
Born
But like, man, that's crazy. That is nuts, man. And how do you find yourself on the opposite side of common sense? I don't know, man. I really don't. But your features in the Voice video? No, I can look at it and see what it is real quick. Let me see if I've seen this before. Oh, this is just some bullshit before going to jail. Bro, this is the thumbnail of my hair. I gotta say, I mean, and the thing is that, do you remember seeing that interview with Hassan, or that argument that Hassan had with XQC? This was like 2 years ago. His hairline was so much worse than it is now. I need to figure out what he's doing. This shit 2 years ago, okay? Like, honestly,
Maximum pulse!
Spin straight, yeah, I gotta do something about it. It's a bad fucking time. Go to Turkey? You think so? I gotta do something, man. This is bro, you can literally count them. You can count them. Like, you can count them. Oh, we're starting to have some real issues here, right? You need to support hair, and then you're gonna get your hair back. Is that it? I mean, I gotta say, there's a lot of those. I mean, look at Stalin had a great hairline. Saddam Hussein had a great hairline.
I am ready to put on a show.
It's actually a pot.
Well, you can't expect to win
But
them
the
all.
thing about Rage is that it does have a 1% chance of it just destroying your kid completely.
As I said, guys, if you thought this crash out is over, I really hate to tell you this, but it's only just begun. This is only the beginning. Let's listen. This is a live crash out. All right, here we go.
They do not know what they are talking about.
Right.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I will bring peace
This
to this
is
universe,
what is
no matter the
frustrating about this
cost.
process.
Right.
There are a lot of out of touch, delusional, uninformed.
This is about me, I'm sure.
Apolitical, okay, content creators out there, slop tubers in general, or people like
Same idea.
people like, or people like Ethan Klein, like people that are just like.
Why isn't he talking about Destiny anymore?
I tend to lost souls.
Because I feel like
a shepherd tends
I
to
haven't
his
heard
flock.
Hassan bring up Destiny in days.
They'll be coming in 30
Isn't
seconds.
that crazy?
Stay strong.
Angry for no discernible reason, or angry for
I'm not mad. Everything's fine.
whatever their own personal vendetta is.
What?
After
They
this,
just
I'll hook you up with
basically
my personal
fucking
playlist.
delude people into believing wrong things. They push people into believing incorrect
The
things.
battle starts in 5,
Okay?
4,
Like?
3,
You don't
2,
have to agree with my
1.
positions on this. But when I tell you
clocking
something
some bad guys.
about-
You don't have to agree with me, but I am right. Okay, yeah. This. Yeah, I say the same thing.
The Cosmos heals you. First Amendment protected speech. I'm telling you the truth.
Might return.
Man, and is there more of this? This could be a little bit more. Is it the same?
This is what is frustrating about this process. There are a lot of out of touch, delude people into believing wrong things. They push people into believing incorrect things. Okay?
Has Hassan said thank you to the government for vetting him coming in from the other country, by the way? Has he said thank you yet? Not yet. I mean, he should.
Who will help?
He should. I mean, like, they're doing their due diligence, making sure that a lot of people don't come into the country that could have bad
I feel your pain, Mantis.
I feel like we haven't even seen a thank you from M1.
That's the stuff.
This is outrageous. How ungrateful.
I need healing.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Yeah, thank you. You get a thank you for this happening. Oh, and by the way, I never questioned whether this happened to Hassan or not. I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. I'll take his word for it. I'll take his word for it. I believe it happened. Sure. Why not? And instead, getting very close. I don't know. Get governments out here keeping his mansion safe, and this is how you're grateful. Yes. This is the Cosmo saying thank you. So, I mean, let's go ahead. And again, I just will not have that.
We are undefeatable!
If you have a person that the Cosmo
Never miss!
Let me just say this. I think they should let you come back, okay? I don't want them to kick you out of the country. You're an American citizen. You shouldn't get kicked out of the country. I know there's a lot of people like, oh yeah, I want him to. Yeah, he's already mad? Who could have guessed? And anyway, so...
I have risen.
Behold the god of thunder!
I think that somebody who's had documented relations with a identified and codified terrorist organization, whether you agree with them being on the list or not, I think that if you have relations with those groups of people, that you should have extra questioning coming back into the country, and they should be a little bit more careful about it, right? I think that's reasonable. And it's not, again, that you, it's not that you're not allowed back. They just want to make sure that we're on the same page and everything's okay. That's all. I don't, this is the coldest take that anybody could ever have. And how are you going to get mad about this? It's unbelievable. So I think, again, it might not come out immediately. Maybe Hassan isn't going to see it. But I think that really... he does owe a big thank you for this. Maybe something like that. Thank you at all. That the system is actually working. And I don't know what to say. This is the quantum match. This is the oh, they call me a fucking cockroach. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna listen to it.
There's still a chance to stop them!
It's crazy because like most days I only have like 50 or 60,000 viewers.
I am born
and, oh wait,
anew.
oh he finally moved on. Oh, okay, good for him. Good for him. He's finally moved on. I was about to say I have
They hit a checkpoint.
But
now might
no,
be a good time to stop them.
you know, like I,
They ship shape in no
I'm surprised. Okay, anyway, let's go back over the rest of it. And so let's see what it said. Okay.
100%. The Trump administration is inadvertently working with a lot of these fucking dipshits. Yeah,
right.
I did say inadvertently. And they cut it out. Like I said, the Trump
Tremble before fast!
Requires some aid. I am at your service.
We are undefeatable!
He's right. He's right. He was misquoted.
Never behold the god of thunder!
It's now or never! Stop them!
No, he's right.
Cosmic justice.
That's true. The clip was edited in a way to make it misleading. That's true. Yep.
Got your back. Destiny
It's so
awaits.
silly. It's so silly. It's so disingenuous. These dipshits are playing a. It's so bad faith, but it doesn't even matter. Look at the disdain that he has. This fucking cockroach.
Quantum magic. Stronger together.
That's why he's mad, and the inadvertently being cut out is deceptive, and it should not have been cut out. That was unfair to Hassan, and if I had known that, I would have called it out. All right? I cause most heals. That's fine. And this is the reason. See, by the way, this is the reason why I'm the most fair person. Not welcome? No. I don't ever say that. Because I respect you guys. I don't want you guys to get some bullshit. I don't want you guys to hear something that's not true. Like, I'm not a propagandist. I care about what's true. And the fact is that cutting that word out does definitely change
We are
and it changes what he
undefeatable!
said.
Healing power. They're ahead of us.
And that's fair.
You stopped them in their tracks!
Let's listen to the second part of it.
Every single MAGA bootleg fuck online, every single Asmon Roach fan is operating
Born again!
Quantum match.
sheer violation of their own personal fucking right to decide.
Never miss.
Your approval rating by the public is as low as the Democrats, 21% elbow.
Flame may be out, Torch, but my
God of Thunder!
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I want to pull up his messages in my chat. Give me a minute. I got you. Bro, all this guy does is talk shit. That's it. That's literally his only two messages.
Pick your hero.
Are talking
Or villain.
shit.
I'm not judging.
Who is this guy? Jesus Christ.
I will bring peace to this universe.
Your approval rating
no
by the
matter
public is as low as the Democrats, 21%. El Bozo, keep on losing, son. Lamau, what?
What? Okay.
Perfection is unattainable, but that should not stop us
30
from trying
seconds
to
before
achieve
you
it.
A
attack.
decade of improving
Get
the
ready.
space and making a Connor more inclusive space, and Asmon just sends it on a rocket back to fucking Nazi hell.
Evil spirits from many lands. This round shall be no different.
A decade of improving the space and making it a kinder and more inclusive space, and Asmon just destroys everything in 6 months.
Simply for the greater good.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is
That's
capture
what
the
I
mission
do,
area.
guys.
Got
How
it?
could you do this? I don't know.
Please,
Why would Asmon do this? I have no idea.
The enemy has
Saying
arrived.
slurs again by next year. Oh, improving the space and making a Connor more inclusive space, and Asmon just sends it on a rocket back to fucking Nazi hell. They're gonna say slurs by next year. Oh,
I need assistance.
Stronger together.
Chin up.
That's the cosmic might returns. I've broken the beacon. Healing power.
Looks like the mission
you have
area is yours to capture now.
Next year, man. Jesus.
The cosmos heals like a great travel.
Oh, man.
Beacon of hope, man.
I mean, they already are.
Capture the mission area.
Think about how many people we fucking ban on a daily basis.
Quantum match.
And Asmon Gold left the fucking rock get on and actually left the goddamn country to get on a plane, which I assume would be a biohazard to begin with, so might not actually be
Already.
He got on a plane and flew back into the country under the Biden
Quantum match.
Oh god. Yeah, why do you hate Israel? I don't hate Israel. I just don't want America, you know, cashing their checks. That's all.
True colors.
That's it. I don't know what to say. Let's go back. We're gonna go.
Healing power. Rocked his house for once and actually left the goddamn country.
Victory!
I assume would be a biohazard to begin with. Right. Might not actually be able to get on the plane. But let's say he took a shower.
Feel better already.
I took a shower last week, actually.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
And we're asking him about his personal politics, about titties in video games, or whatever the fuck, or his social AFC, and saying, well, under our administration perspective, the AFC is actually
team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
The WoW character after Andre's brightness or something.
I am born anew.
I did do that. People were so mad. I got him to level 100 too.
Control seized.
I did. It didn't happen for a long time. And yeah, I even took a shower for charity. True. This is a pretty big false equivalence, right? I mean,
against the wall.
Like Joe Biden is going to be like coming into the United States because I want girls' boobs to be bigger in a video game. I mean, I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. And so if I was Hassan, I would stop the conversation right there because I have caricaturized and made the most deliberately dishonest exaggeration possible of a person's argument, and then I'm pretending like that's it, but I'm not, right? And so I'll engage with what he's actually saying here. If I got interviewed for supporting the AFD on the way back to the United States by the Biden administration, I would find it very fucking annoying. But I would understand, yeah.
That's the cosmic might returns.
And also, by the way, as far as I know, the AFD is not a designated terrorist organization. And if the AFD was a designated terrorist organization, I would and it would make complete sense. It was just a what's it called? Like a edgy joke. Yeah, I mean, I think I should him, right? He's still in jail. And so that's it. I mean,
don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
And
destiny awaits. My friend
and
is
so,
risen
yeah.
once more.
What's AFD? AFD is a political party in Germany that's considered very far right. They are against migration, and they have a couple of other, like viewpoints like that. He likes Braddock? Yeah, for sure.
You are a beacon of hope. Healing power.
Do you think it is on his perspective, the AFD is actually a dangerous
require
slave? Or the fact that the WoW character after Andre's brightness?
If they were making for that, I would understand that for sure. I think that would make sense.
This is real firepower!
Actually, that he's potentially a sympathizer with a mass murderer.
Armed and dangerous!
Yeah. I mean, is this supposed to be like a gotcha for me?
I'm opening a portal.
Like, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be pissed. You'd be annoyed by that. Yeah, of course it'd be annoying. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are annoying. Like, I mean, I didn't even need my driver's license. I had to take a driver's test like 5 years ago. That was it. Because it's a result of my own actions.
Together to victory!
This audience would not fucking talk about how much of a cancel culture movement was taking place here. Of course they would.
I don't really understand his argument. I think his argument is not very good. This is that my viewpoint
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Basically, like, if my audience reacts irrationally, then it makes sense that his audience would also act irrationally. I don't even understand this. I'm gonna be honest, I think he wants Trump admin to know he exists to feel this is not super. You don't control your audience? Yeah, it's an analogy. Well, I mean, all I'm saying is that, like, I understand where he's coming from with this, and I can see why he says it. Yeah, I can see what he's saying, but no, I don't think this is outrageous at all. I don't think it's unreasonable at all. Yeah, I mean, sure. Did you know there's a mutation that makes some people sweat not carry the regular odor? They also fry your wax. They can go way longer without showering. Maybe you do have it. I do. No, I do. I mean, the thing is that I am not a dirty person. The world is dirty, and it gets me dirty.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
They make me more dirty. That's it. Because like I don't
you
smell
anxious?
bad. I never
Every
smell
moment of
bad.
every day.
You know,
Can
like
I
I have
Only if you
like
can defeat
basically
Doom and
perfect
put the
skin,
timeline back together.
and the way that I clean my skin is with a knife. Like there's no real issue at all. And so I don't need to worry about that in any capacity.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Keep telling yourself
3,
that. Well, I'm just saying.
2, 1.
It's just how it is. I'm
All you need to
the
do is
cleanest
capture the
person out.
mission area. Got it?
Honestly, I might be even cleaner than Hassan.
A shame that these beings have not yet evolved beyond such petty squabbles.
Stupid ass arguments that he's trying to fucking put together.
Yeah.
Our enemies are here.
This time I need healing.
Give me the opportunity.
I feel better already.
Or even Hamas or even Hezbollah, right?
Nobody would be criticizing me.
That's fine.
And revealing how
That's the most I
Looks like the mission area is yours. Capture now.
until I watched it, I saw the entire thing myself.
I like that
Capture the
because
mission area.
I like that he also thinks that like his opinion is worth more.
I have transcended.
Get up. I'm not done. I am born anew.
There's a lot of people out there that have a big fixation on whether other people take them seriously or whether other people care what you think or what you're saying. Now, I looked this up yesterday. I don't remember how. Oh, I was looking at something else.
I require some
again,
aid.
but let me see if I can pull something up.
Quantum magic.
Suppose that helps.
Wounds are gone. Thanks.
So this is my fourth channel.
Quantum magic.
My fourth
You
channel.
are a beacon of hope, Mantis. Born again! Super! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
In 1 month. This is a month, right? I mean, 130 days. And so I don't think
I have
that
risen.
popularity or consensus is truth, but it does seem like a lot of people
You can count
do
on
agree.
me. I got a plan.
And again, this truth is not a consensus. Truth is not a democracy.
You're welcome.
Now, I don't ever pull up these numbers or whatever, right? But like, I mean, there are a lot of people that watch it. I mean, this is just one of my basic channels or whatever. And it's just a secondary channel. Like, I don't even have the login for this channel. Straight up, I don't even know. I just have somebody else run it. I don't even
You got them all.
And so wait, what's the main channel? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But the point is that with a lot of this stuff and passive income, yeah, it is what it is. And so, I mean, there are a lot of people that care.
Be careful here.
I mean, I think that really, if there weren't a lot of people that cared,
Help, friends.
he wouldn't be making
Someone scratch my back.
They are coming from behind.
If nobody cared what I was saying, he wouldn't be doing this. The whole reason why he's doing it is because
Chin
he
up.
Does
Rockets.
I like that
Launch
he
it
also
again.
thinks that like his opinion is worth
Seriously, this is a nice
Like, how
spot.
Well, it is. And also it's because I'm the only person that is fair.
Control lost.
And this is something he might not understand. But like for me, like even whenever Hassan makes a good point, I acknowledge that and I'm like, okay, that's true. And the most humble, right? So that's the reason why a lot of people want to see what I'm saying and see what I'm doing is because of that. That's the big reason.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Do you have to be to assume? How good would you have to be like, yeah, you know, I'm a real mover and shaker in this space.
I'm not moving. No one's moving.
Washed his ass in 8 months.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Who told him that? Because I agree with this in essence, but not in this practice.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,